Hello, hello. Lights on. Yeah, good job. So, welcome back. This is one more video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I invite you to watch. And this video is about my thoughts and reflections about my diagnosis and medications and etc. It's about, how sometimes I have some reflections, I start thinking, and I would like to share a bit of this with you guys because that's my mission. I would like to help as much as possible with all these issues. That's the words I put here, the banner of the channel, and with the focus on ADHD because I didn't have help when I needed. So if I help one person, I will feel more than happy. I feel like mission accomplished. I did something good to someone else. And yes, I hope this helps you. And today's video, let's get started. I'm really trying my best to do videos around 10 minutes. But I'm ADHD. I talk a lot. Sometimes I start going away. And I need to keep thinking myself, don't go too far, go back. But it's a self-learning, it's a continuous learning thing that I need to work on. But stay with me, watch this video until the end, and then share your comment and your thoughts. I think would be interesting. So I'd like to share a few topics. I don't want to go so deep into specifics, but because I'm planning to make videos for specific topics. But I would say a lot of things start making sense after I got diagnosed. And it's not just only that, my life was very complicated for a few years. And then I realized there were people in my life doing bad to me. And when not just because of medication, but I also was doing therapy, and that helped a lot. I closed some doors. I concluded some things. I put some people away from my life. That helped a lot. It might be a bit controversial. Who never had this, it might sound a bit weird because it's not what we are taught. But one of the main things, I think one of the main things that I worked out, that I put away from my life was my mom. As I put in my channel banner, I conclude, and now it's very clear that my mom is narcissist, and I was one of her victims. If you don't know about narcissism, I think people use the word narcissist as I don't know. I hate my boss. He's a narcissist. I hate my mom. No, it's not just that. I'm saying the pathology, the personality disorder, narcissist. Okay? She really is. And she really did things to me that it's hard, this kind of topic. I'll go to the specifics in different videos, but just for the context of this topic is I'll put myself as let's say a bird that I had my wings tight, wrapped. I don't know. I couldn't fly. If I fly, I just short flies. I couldn't never go, you know what I mean? And after I get rid of her, after I really stand up for myself and I start working on myself, putting limits, shielding myself, is when I could fly, is when I could spread my wings. I don't know how to put this in more different words. It's a very complicated topic. If by any chance you are watching, if you're autistic, I'm so sorry. A quick disclaimer, who is autistic sometimes is more difficult to understand these subtle messages, double meaning messages. But I'll try my best to make this topic more clear. But yeah, so this was, I think, the main factor that changed my life after my diagnosis. Because after diagnosed, after medicated and doing therapy, I could put my mind, I could solve puzzles. I think our brain is full of puzzles, problems, issues in our life, with our daily life, work, etc., conflicts, and there is always a piece missing. And it's very common, I would say, is the most common thing is people tend to not complete their puzzle. They prefer stay away and move away. So they get this incomplete puzzle, they put in a box, they put under the carpet, they put in a drawer, and bye-bye, they move away. So they have a new partner, they have a new lifestyle, they move to another country, they do sometimes big moves, they divorce, they have kids, they do a lot of things, not with the sole purpose of getting away, but one of the main reasons is I want to stay away of this problem. But notice, the puzzle is still there, incomplete. In other words, your problem is still there and it's not solved. So what really changed my life was I start completing puzzles. I start finding the missing pieces, or the missing pieces I didn't even need to find, but they're already in my mind. But finally, treated, my ADHD was treated. I start having conditions to put those pieces together and have the great picture and see, oh my God, I was a victim. Oh my God, this person was doing bad. Excuse me. This person was doing bad to me. This person is good to me. I should be more close to this person. I should approach this person again because I was away. I was shy. I thought I offended them. I did something bad. It's time maybe to apologize, to be regretful. I could do a lot of things that I couldn't before because I was always hyper. I couldn't finish things. I get anxious. I put my puzzles away. I moved countries. A lot of things happened. I'll slowly get to details in the specifics. All right. So, but the idea in this video is more this reflections, right? And what kind of puzzles, right? Because a lot of bad and good things happen in my life. I'm not saying I'm in school, at school. I'm not saying with my relationships. I'm not just saying at work, in my career. Not in the tiny moment of my life. I'm saying in my life, right? Since I like to put this when I say my life, since I was, when I have consciousness of, when I have my first memories, my real memories, that when I was 4 or 5 years old. But of course, before that time, I had issues that I don't remember, but some issues that had consequences for my whole life. And one of them, because my mom narcissist, my father also had some issues, like I think he's very ADHD. So I came from a very dysfunctional family, let's put like that. I have a older brother as well that I don't want to mention much here. And I had, I would say, a lot of psychological issues when I was young, when I was kid. I had traumas, so my memories, my daily life is watching my parents fighting, big fights, screaming, yelling, beating my brother, beating me. Not so bad as my brother. My brother's older, so he suffered more, but I got beaten so much. My brother used to beat the shit out of me. A lot of times I used to scream a lot. Even the neighbors come to check what's happening, but no one ever helped. And so those issues have consequences for your life. So again, I don't want to get to specifics, but when you come from a very dysfunctional family where you suffer violence, you can develop PTSD as I did because of violence. I get really triggered. People used to judge me a lot when since I was a kid. "Ah, you're so fast, you're so hyper, you're so this, you're so that, you're so dumb because I don't do well at school. You're so lazy, you won't be anything in your life." So, and that things really hurt. It was really bad to me. But then after getting treated and medicated, these things make sense because the way people were frustrated because I wasn't, let's say, normal. I wasn't comply with the normal way. And I started realizing I shouldn't be guilty, feeling guilty. It's not my it's not my fault. I was just different, and no one were able to comprehend, to understand. They was different, and I should be maybe treated different. I need help. No one helped me in that time. I was born in '86. My childhood was the '90s. So, well, what is the ADHD in that time in a poor country, like very, So those things start making sense, and I was realizing, wow, I don't need to be guilty. I don't need to be ashamed of anything. I should be proud. I should be very proud, and that's my main thing. I'm very proud of everything I did and everything I accomplished, everything I achieved. Because even though from a very dysfunctional family, very poor family, we struggle a lot. We came from a very we suffer scarcity, I think, when you don't have much things. Sorry, my English is not, I don't have much vocabulary, but I try my best. Even though all of those things, I succeed learning new language, I succeed at school and university. I was very good at a lot of things. I'm very intelligent. A lot of people love me, like me. They enjoy staying with me. I'm very happy, I'm passionate, I'm always smiling, good vibes. But just at home, where I should be protected, where I should be stimulated, loved, I didn't have anything. But I just had the other way. I'm dumb, I'm not good, I will be never good. Always things that put me down. But then I started realizing outside, everyone put me up. So that started making sense. My family, something's wrong with my family, not with me. So yeah, all those things those puzzles started to connect. So yeah, I think that's is just a little bit of so much stories I have to tell, and I can share with you guys to help. And as usual, I'd like to bring to a conclusion. My conclusion for this video, for this topic is, I know it's hard, but do not take everything too deep and too personal. One characteristic of ADHD is the emotion dysregulation, the mood. Something that shouldn't be offensive to someone or might offend someone, but someone just walk away and don't care later. ADHD takes this more serious and more deep and hurts more. That's why it's hard, but try to not take everything too personal. Sometimes people are just reflecting themselves to you, and you are not the problem, all right? And if people are mean to you and doesn't help you, just stay away as much as possible and work hard on yourself every single day. What is working hard on yourself? Work to be better. That's my mindset. 1% every day. Try to be a bit better, 1%. Try to look better, dress better. I don't know, iron your clothes, look better. Grooming. Fix your room every day. Clean your shoes. Make your house better, a little bit minimalist, put things together, learn something new, help people, work on something, try to be better at work. When you do better, the life will bring you good things. And yeah, there are a lot of people sharing this kind of story. It's not just blah, blah, blah. It's real. If you do better to the world, people do good things, you're going to receive good things. It's easy mathematics. And the ones who doesn't do well to you, just stay away. Even if they are your parents. I know it's hard, but sometimes you need to just disconnect, close the doors, shut the windows. Don't talk to them. Don't let them get involved in your life, because we only do bad to you. Okay, so the idea is to be independent financially, physically, and emotionally from someone that doesn't help you. I think that's the main idea. I'm not saying it's easy, and it's not a fast thing to do. All right. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Again, I'm doing long videos. I'm trying to do short videos, but it's getting to 15 minutes. I'll try to make the video a bit faster. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. How about you? How is your life at this moment? Do you have a dysfunctional family as well, or do you have a supportive family who loves, who cares about you? Yeah, put here in the comments. I would like to know. Did you have any help to get on your treatment, to get on your, let's say, your journey, or you need to work this out on your own? Okay, yeah, put down below. I would like to see. I'm gonna read, and yeah, if you have any questions as well, just ask. And see you in the next video. Enjoy your life, because I enjoy mine. Bye bye.